everybody, it's Kristine with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back today with a Clean and Simple Sunday card, and I'm also going to be showing you some wonderful new products from the August to December mini catalog. So today we're going to focus on products from the Gilded Autumn suite, and one of the fun things you can do with some of the Gilded Autumn designer series papers, they have a couple of patterns in the paper packet. Include patterns that coordinate with the Beautiful Autumn bundle. So the Beautiful Autumn bundle includes this gorgeous photopolymer stamp set and a set of punches that will cut out the oak leaf, the acorn, and the maple leaf. And you have these images here in your stamp set. So this coordinates with this, and it's a great little bundle. You can make a lot of fun projects with this. One of the other wonderful things about it, though, is that the papers in this suite, two of the patterns, this one and then a metallic pattern, coordinate also with the punches. So you can punch out the oak leaves and the maple leaves and the acorns on the paper, too. And I did a little bit of that. And so I was playing around with that feature because I think it's kind of cool. And I punched out a bunch of them and made this little wreath card. Now, you may remember if you look through the catalog, and if you don't have a copy, you can go to queencitystampart.com and download a copy under the Shop tab. That's my blog, and you can click on the Shop tab, and there's a copy of the catalog that you can download, like a PDF. In with this suite, the art for this suite is this gorgeous card that I actually cased. I had some fun one afternoon playing with it, and what I did was I stamped out the leaves and punched them. But I think what they did was actually punch the leaves out of the paper. I stamped them and did it. They, I think, punched them and did it. I'm not positive, but it's possible that that's how they handled it. So then I punched them and I made this cleaner version, this more simple version. And then I also made a card even more simple than that. And this is going to be the Clean and Simple Sunday card for today. So let me show you how we did this. So I think I just showed you. I take my scissors and I trim along the edge of the paper, trying not to cut any of the leaves. So you can see this. I just kind of go around like that. And then I just kind of go all the way down and cut off a section of the paper so that now I can align my punches with it and punch out some of the leaves that I need. So for this card, I want to use the blue maple leaves. So I'm going to line this up with my punch and punch this out. And there's an easy way to do this with a Post-it note. Let me show you. So you stick what you're trying to punch to the sticky part of a Post-it note like this, and this creates a little handle so that you can stick it into your punch. And then you just sort of line it up. Like that, and it punches out. And then you have the little pool party colored leaf. And so I already punched out a few oak leaves, and I hand cut a couple of the smaller teardrop shaped leaves. I just took my scissors and there's no punch for this one, so I just sort of went around the edges of it with my scissors and fussy cut these out. These are pretty easy to trim out. And I just need one more of these cute little blue maple leaves, just like that. And then now we can put the card together. So I wanted to show you today a couple of other fun products that are new that I haven't shown. And one of them is this gorgeous new die cutting machine. So for this card, we're using the Tasteful Textile and 3D Embossing folder from Stampin' Up. This is in the annual catalog, the brand new annual catalog. And I'm going to take, let's see here. This is the brand new die cutting machine from Stampin' Up. Back this off a little bit. And this machine is so fabulous. It will be available to you guys starting September 1st. You'll be able to order this. And it is a beautiful, beautiful new machine. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I can't say enough good things about it. So it has these numbered plates. You get the platform with the instructions for layering. So this is the main platform. And then the number 2 platform is for die cutting. So anytime you use our thinlit dies, you're going to put this platform down. And then the number 3 plates are the sandwich plates that you're going to put you put this plate next, then your die and your paper, and then your sandwich plate for the top. So that's for die cutting. But then if you want to emboss with the 3D embossing folders, there's this special number 4 plate. So for embossing, it just makes it super easy now. There's no question about how you put the plates together, and it makes it really fun and easy to work with. So let's see here. I just misplaced all my paper and cardstock. Oh, here it is. Okay. So for this card has very, very simple panels. There's only 3 panels. There's a base card, a stamping, like a sentiment panel, and then a layer panel. And so for the layer panel, we're going to run it through the dry embossing with the Tasteful Textile plate. We're just going to line this up here like this and put it here on the number 1 plate, and then lay the number 4 plate on top. And this creates just the right amount of pressure for those 3D embossing folders from Stampin' Up. We'll get a perfect embossed panel. Here we go, absolutely gorgeous. So that's for that. Now, the products we're going to be using to make this card, in addition to those punches from the punch bundle, is the stamp set from Gather Together. Now, this is also a bundle. This stamp set was new last holiday catalog, and they brought it back, which is so fun because it's such a great stamp set. I really love this one. I had a lot of fun with this one last year, and I'm really enjoying it this year. The little stamp panel, the sentiment panel that we're going to use, is from the Stitch Nested Label dies. So let's layer this card up. It goes together so quickly. It's really so easy to make. We'll start with a very vanilla base card. And then we will add this texture panel to that. I'm still using up some of my old Stampin' Up adhesive. So we're going to layer this on, just like this. And then we're going to add the stamping here on this little sentiment here using Early Espresso ink. And I'm just going to stamp the sentiment right in the center of that panel, like that. Then I'm going to take my dimensional adhesive and add a little bit of that to the back of this and pop it up. I think it's easier, when you make this card, it's easier to pop up the panel and then build it. There you go. I'll just remove the little release papers here. Just like this. And center that at the top center of the card, just like this. Now we're gonna build the little scene here. So I think the easiest way to do this is to use your wet adhesive. These little elements are very small. It's just as easy to use wet adhesive as it is to use any other kind. And if you have a pair of tweezers, that can be very helpful too. So we're going to add a leaf here and another leaf here, just like that. And then we'll add a few here. Like this. and another right here. And then I'm also going to add an acorn. So we have the acorn punches. I mean, one of the punches is an acorn. And I'm going to take this little scrap and line the acorn up. Just like that. And then I'm going to just glue this down like I did the others with a little bit of wet glue right here. Just like that. And then to finish this off, we're going to add some sequins and a little bow. So I'll take my linen thread and just make a little air bow. And I call them air bows because I'm just tying them in thin air. Like this. All right. And then we're going to add this to the card base with a glue dot. Right at the top of the acorn, like that. And then to add a little bit of extra shine, I'm taking some pre-glued sequins from the Artisan sequin set in the main annual catalog. And I'm just going to kind of add them here to the design. I'll take a big one and kind of tuck that under here, like that. And that's the Clean and Simple card for today. So clean and simple, such a sweet little card, perfect to send out to a friend or loved one as fall starts to kick off. So I hope you enjoyed the card and a look at some of the different products and a fun way to use the Designer Series paper. I appreciate your comments, and if you enjoy